Alright lads, it's time to talk about Namor and why he's one of the most powerful duelists in Marvel Rivals right now. I can't say he's the best because he has a high margin of error. You actually got to be good at aiming with him, and you got to use your squids very smart. But if you're having trouble with dive comps, recently the Thing came to the game and he pairs very well with Wolverine. You got your Black Panthers, your Iron Fist, your Magic even got a buff recently. This is the perfect hero to take care of them. And because Luna Snow is one of the best healers in the game right now, you're going to see her a lot. This might be one of the most prominent picks at pretty much every level of ranked play. And I'm going to change it up a bit by immediately showing off his synergy. Because any chance you have to use this synergy, you really should. Now, if we look at his normal squid, they're alright. They do a decent bit of damage, and it increases when you hit a headshot. It increases in speed, which effectively makes it do more DPS. Let's do it again right here. Boom, boom. I don't know why that one's not hitting headshot, but the point is, the better your accuracy, the more effective your turrets are, and they're already going to increase the amount of damage you do anyway. If you're kind of a potato, this is going to be a great character for you to learn. Fun fact, you can also put your squid onto a wall, and this is actually recommended. Say someone is coming through a doorway, spawn door, you know, they're pushing a convoy. You don't want them to see your turrets, so rather put them against the door of the wall that they're going to be walking through. Now that I've explained all that, let's talk about the synergy turret. And this frozen squid, not only does it do more damage, almost twice as much, maybe like 1.6 of a normal turret, but it also gives a freezing effect. So if they're trying to move at you, they're a diver like a Wolverine, that'll actually reduce their movement speed and make them more vulnerable to your other turrets. Now, it is important to note that you can only have 2 turrets out at once. Putting this one down will make the first one disappear. And this ice turret is actually going to last longer than my normal squids. Probably about 5 seconds longer, enough to make a difference. So the way you set up Namor seems pretty obvious. You'll hang back, go for your headshots, protect your own healers. You can get decently aggressive with him though if you have a hard shield in front of you and you're just firing headshots through. I mean, these headshots are no joke, man. He's pretty much a lower speed Hela when you think about it. And he even has a bit of escape. If the situation goes really bad, he can get up into the air. And it's not the fastest movement, but what I like about his escape is that it's super visible, and that means your healers, aka your Luna Snow, is going to immediately know that you're in danger, and they're going to know to heal you. If they make that choice to heal you, of course, you're relying on the randoms, but I found that as a Namor, I get way more reliable heals when I'm in that form because you're just so obvious to your team. And now we get to his ultimate, and the thing about his ultimate is that it will actually disable mobility items. So it's like a weaker Moon Knight ult, but it has the benefit of stopping mobility and knocking them to the ground, which is then your moment to finish them. You always want to follow this up with some projectiles, maybe even preemptively lay the squid or lay them immediately after it hits so that you're doing squid damage combined with headshots, and then you see how fast you can tear a character up. Even a tank is gonna have to fear you. When I'm playing like a Hulk or a Thing, something that doesn't have a hard shield, Namors are actually a really, really big problem. And again, what makes him so damn good is that he's just gonna get better as you get better with him. He's a character that has a really high skill ceiling. He's deceptively simple, but as good as your aim is as good as Namor can be. You know what I'm saying? Now let's get into this gameplay, and I'm going to show you some tips on how to use Namor to his maximum potential in the moment. Comment down below, are you a fan of Namor, or does he annoy you? Because he is probably one of the most annoying heroes to fight against in this game. Let's hope our guys pick some decent tanks here. We got a hold on a convergence, so this is a perfect time to be using Namor. We got a Thor and 2 flyers. At least we have 2 healers. That's what's super important. As long as we keep it strategic and we don't play too far ahead. Oof, right into the door. Let's just put this here. Give him backup support through the hole. When you play that, yeah, see? We lost the torch. When you play that close to the door, it's only a matter of time. He used that way too far away. They didn't account for the ones on the wall. As soon as he puts that down, he's dead. Nope. Should not have stepped in the middle. I don't know why I stepped in the middle. I didn't expect to get so much firepower right in my face right there. If they can hold it for a bit, I mean, they're down a couple people, we're down a couple. Executioner! Not a good spot to be. Yes! We had to get that guy out fast, bro. Your powers are mine! I like the cold. I am Asgard's might. Behold the god of thunder! Now the thing is I'm saving my slowing one for when they get too close. Oof. Oof. Armed and dangerous. Like this. If he wants to come around that corner, he's gonna get one of those right in the face and it's gonna slow him down. Yep. Ah, the ult. That was just timing, man. Bad timing. This Punisher is actually being surprisingly effective, just hanging around the back line. Judge, jury, executioner. Nope. Oof. Got instantly melted. Jeej. That wasn't worth poking. I don't even know why I did it. I feel like our flyers are kind of feeding, though. I think I see them dying quite a bit. Okay, we got a perfectly timed ult, though. Very nice. Behold the god of thunder! Huh? Oh, his little. Oh yeah, it was his electric shield, dude. That's like the only time I've died to that Thor electric shield. I just kind of forgot. It's a weird thing to think about. Don't move out of the field. I wanted that health kit. That's really what it was. Freaking Lokis, man. I'm seeing so many more Lokis lately. My gosh. Loki just does a lot. He's the character or hero I expect to be nerfed the hardest of the strategists. We've built up another ult though. Bad timing, huh? Oh, you fool. Fell for it by trying to chase there. We're playing a little close quarters turret action. And you're done. Nice. See, a concept that I'm really getting into now is how important some corners are. Like, think of the maps as stages, right? You can't fight in the middle of a stage. You can only fight halfway. You can't fight in the middle of a stage. You can only fight halfway. Uh-oh. Hold up. Oh, okay. Whew! I saw that storm coming in like that. I was like, no way. Look at all that damage right down the range. But I'm not falling for that Punisher anymore. God, that was perfect timing, wasn't it? Nice. Let's put that up there. If anyone wants to cross, we got him on the wall. Look at that. That's just beautiful, bro. Beautiful placement. Oof, that guy is not in a good position. No, sir. No, sir. Nice. I'm getting really good at whipping those, dude. Whipping those big ones into the headshots. Nice, dude. It goes to show you the power of a Namor, man. Even if you're down a tank, even if your composition isn't the best, he can still get a lot done. And I do notice that Homie eventually switched off the Human Torch. Human Torch takes a lot of skill to even make him effective, bro. GG's, though.